overhaul of the People's Gas pipe replacement program. We've argued that the program has been terribly mismanaged, is not keeping us safe like it's supposed to do, is causing an affordability crisis, and is absurd in a time of climate change. Last November, utility regulators at the Illinois Commerce Commission heard our call, paused the program, and ordered a 12-month investigation, which is happening right now. For too long, Chicagoans have been forced to pay for the failing People's Gas pipe replacement program. It's time that their voices are heard, and that's what we're going to do through our outreach and education piece. So now it's my pleasure to bring up Demarion Miller, who's a canvasser and leader in our citizen outreach office. Before I do that, my name is Abe Scarr again, Abescarr.
Hello everyone, my name is Demarion Miller and I'm a field manager in Illinois PIRG's Citizen Outreach Office. I'm also a student at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign and grew up right here in Chicago.
Alright.
As a field manager, I'm responsible for not only canvassing myself, but bringing a team of canvassers into multiple neighborhoods, motivating them, and training new staff. I'm so excited to have this opportunity to speak to all of you about our campaign for safer, cleaner energy. As a young person, the problems we're inheriting can seem super overwhelming, and it's easy for a lot of my peers to assume that they can't make a difference. But as a canvasser and a leader in our campaign office, I have seen the change that I can make by talking to people door to door, one-on-one, and simply by giving them the opportunity to get involved. People's Gas has been failing for years to replace dangerous pipes and forcing us to pay for it. They've had the opportunity to do the right thing, but they repeatedly come up short. That's why this investigation into the pipe replacement program is so important. We have the opportunity right now to overhaul the program, to make it safer for us, to cost less, and support our transition to clean energy in Chicago. I've canvassed on this issue for just a couple days, but so far the response has been great. Chicagoans are fed up paying high prices on their bills for a program destined to keep us hooked to fossil fuels. So, when we come to your door, get involved. We don't have to accept the status quo, and our campaign is here to make a change, providing safe and clean energy here for Chicagoans.
And now we'll hear from Al Hollenbach, the state president for AARP Illinois.
I get extra credit for balancing here. My name is Al Hollenbeck, Holllenbeck. I am the proud volunteer state president for Illinois AARP. Because we're here today to focus on People's Gas pipe replacement program, I would also note that I'm a retired civil engineer. I have over 40 years experience in the rehabilitation of underground infrastructure. So on behalf of our 250,000 members in Chicago and all older adults in our city, we oppose People's Gas' incessant requests for increased spending on their pipe replacement program. Even in the wake of the Illinois Commerce Commission rejection of their outrageous $134 million rate increase in 2023. Older adults and our members want to do what? They want to age in place. But they are facing skyrocketing utility bills on top of other rising costs of living. In the past year alone, we've heard from over 7,000 of our members that these increasing utility bills are placing a financial burden on them to the point where they no longer believe they can do what they want to do, age in place. Peoples Gas has mismanaged this program from its very beginning. A program that started with a $1 billion budget is now what? 10 to 15 billion dollars. A program that is now 10 to 20 years behind schedule. But most importantly, a program that has no evidence that the system is safer as a result of the billions of dollars that have already been expended. Let me repeat that, because this is why we're here. A $1 billion program is now a $10 to $15 billion program. It's 10 to 20 years beyond schedule, and there's no evidence it's making the system safer. So where is the accountability? Illinois AARP supports safe, reliable, and affordable energy delivery to all customers. We firmly uphold the ICC's consideration of all these factors in their analysis. But this excessive spending proposal, once again requested by Peoples Gas, is a very troubling display of corporate interests taking precedent over what? The needs of Chicagoans. Customers have what? Borne the brunt of this mismanaged program for years. We believe it's time that the company and its shareholders pay for any additional pipe replacement work. Reliable infrastructure experts, not just me, have testified for PIRG and have confirmed the program as it currently stands is not designed to improve system safety. The city of Chicago, the state of Illinois, and PIRG all share serious concerns about the future of this program and have so testified to the ICC. We also believe that if Peoples is so focused on safety, they should develop a program for non-pipe replacement approaches to safety. As an example, one of the biggest dangers of the Peoples gas pipe system is not a out-of-the-blue explosion of a gas main. It's construction activity. It's improper marking of underground utilities, and it's untrained construction crews. If you want to improve safety, that's where you start. Allowing over $200 million right now per year for additional work simply because they wouldn't have to raise rates to cover that is a poor investment of customers' hard-earned rates. So Illinois AARP does not support any additional funding for this pipe replacement program. And we will continue, as we always have, to advocate on behalf of ratepayers. Ratepayers who deserve to have their voices prioritized in utility rate decisions that will what? Affect their quality of life. Thank you.
As he's getting his mic on, finally we'll hear from Jim Chilson from the Citizens Utility Board for CUB.
How about a hand for Abe? Great job. Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Jim Chilson, Jimchilsen. I'm Director of Communications for the Citizens Utility Board for CUB. We're a nonpartisan, nonprofit consumer watchdog, and we work with good groups like AARP Illinois and Illinois PIRG to fight Peoples gas rate hikes. You know, many Chicago residents have a simple question for CUB. What the heck is wrong with my Peoples gas bill? And there's a simple answer. The problem is the mismanaged, over-budget pipeline replacement program. At actually they say things that are a lot more colorful than what the heck. So that's not printable. So the pipe replacement program was a major reason Peoples Gas won a state record rate hike last year. It was the driving force behind Peoples Gas raking in 6 straight years of record profits. And unfortunately, the pipe replacement program has sparked a heating affordability crisis in Chicago. Peoples Gas is bankrupting customers. About 1 in 5 Chicago gas customers are having a hard time affording their bills. In May, Peoples Gas customers were in debt by more than $100 million. So we suffer high gas bills, and Peoples Gas laughs all the way to the bank. The ICC has wisely paused the dysfunctional pipe replacement program and launched an investigation into its management. They also wisely launched a future of gas proceeding to discuss how utilities need to adapt as the market moves away from gas to cheaper, healthier, and cleaner alternatives. There's a lot of work to do. So what we ask you is let your voice be heard to the ICC to rein in reckless Peoples Gas spending. We need to overhaul the pipe replacement program so that it prioritizes safety and affordability instead of Peoples Gas profits. And we need good planning to secure cheaper, cleaner ways to heat and power all homes in the decades to come. Today we're focusing on Peoples Gas, but this is a statewide problem. We need to tell Peoples Gas and all gas utilities across the state, stop treating us customers like your own private money machine. Thank you.
Right. We'd be happy to take questions here if folks have them, or we could do one-on-one interviews.
I know obviously you guys are aware about the pipe replacement program, but do you think that the average Peoples Gas customer is actually benefited by
Do you want to speak to that from your experience?
Yeah, from what I know so far, campaigning on this campaign for just a couple of days, people aren't really aware of the issue. They can definitely understand it once you explain it to them, but I don't think they're aware that that's the main reason why their bills are increasing so much every year.
That's why we're doing our campaign.
What's forward your name, please?
Demarian Miller, D-A-M-A-R-I-A-N Miller. So we officially began the campaign about... Oh, yes. We began the campaign about a week and a half ago, and we're set to go all the way until the beginning of August. So during that time, we're hoping to get as many conversations in as possible, just letting people know, hey, this is what Peoples Gas is doing for you every single year. Yep.
I know supporters of the pipe replacement program have told me, cutting off this program right now, reducing spending is a horrible idea because you're reducing the investment in the system right now, and I know this difference in the system is. That's what you say to that.
I'd say to that Peoples Gas had many years to run an effective program, and they botched it for so long that the ICC took the drastic action, and I agree it's drastic action, to pause the program. I'll note that they did allow ongoing projects to continue and emergency projects to continue, so it's not like work has completely stopped. They've stopped new projects as part of the program, but really I'd put the onus on them. It's really hard as a gas utility to have the amount of unsafe pipes in their system and the need to address it and just screw it up so badly that you're stopped. Regulators do not want a safety problem. They want the safety problem fixed. And so the fact that they felt it was so broken that they had to pause the program, I think is a testament to how broken the program is.
How many houses do you think you'll hit? How many residents?
We think we'll go to about 6,000 houses or so, and we'll have about 3,000 face-to-face conversations.
Is there a certain neighborhood that you're targeting more than others, or what's your...
We're canvassing all over the city.
we go where we have members, which is not completely equally distributed, but we have members and supporters all over the city, and we're trying to talk to everybody we can. Well, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Nice job.